feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah, in the field like,
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I got you, son. I got you, son. Under 10. Let's go.
Now it's Newton. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Another try after the first down sack. Newton. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Certainly not the start they were looking for offensively, coming off that loss last week on the road.
And they didn't do their job. They're going to feel poorly about that. But what they're going to do is look at the defense and say, can you pick us up here? And let's face it, defenses can score. We've seen it, right? They can take the ball away, create a big-time opportunity. Let's see if they can get that done.
Yeah, just something to jumpstart this home crowd. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
21. Check. Walk 54. Down to lose 1. Big dash. Come.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Garoppolo looks to throw. He is going to find Hill here. That goes for a gain of 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards.
Here we go. 11.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 19th touchdown now on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Third and long, it's Newton. Steps away to his left, and he's able to find Diggs. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, Newton. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton. And he finds Beasley, complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Newton will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. To the air again, Newton. And his throw here's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Newton. It's complete to Diggs. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, Newton. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
Gun.
From the gun, here's Newton. And Diggs has it. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
Austin Seibert on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that?
on, what does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts 1st down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction and when they try and change direction.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Rashawn Gary just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. After the sack on first down, Garoppolo airing this one out for Evans. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. Third down here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. They complete it to Hill. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on fourth down. Here's Garoppolo to throw. He's got Evans. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. And that is caught. And the record is his. It's a touchdown. The lefty Tavecchio now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Now Newton on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Newton. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. It'll be a gain of 9, and they're going to face a third down. The Titans on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They fake the give. Newton. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm here all day. I'm here, man.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Hayden Hurst. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. On 2nd and 11 now. Newton going deep for Diggs. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Garoppolo. That one complete to Hill. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Here's Newton. And that is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle.
Here we go. One's the mic. Watch one. Watch one.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Brandon Graham able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 33. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the route is on here in this first half. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. Hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Rip left, rip left. Watch tight end. Gun. Tight end's right.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Newton going deep for Dick. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Titans. Stephon Diggs. As the first half is winding down. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert get to the half and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. And did the Titans get this? Yes, Tennessee football. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
Takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here.
20.
Now a first down throw for Newton. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. James Washington was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
8, 7.
Throwing again. Newton. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A final shot before the break. Newton. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. This is Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Garoppolo now, first down throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
The beauty of being able to play his own defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Ronald Jones with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Colts take advantage of the turnover to put up 6. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. He is going to find Hill here.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3 and out. To throw is Garoppolo. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. On first down, Garoppolo.
And that's how you throw for a hole.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit that sack to Jabal Sheard. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw, it's Garoppolo. It's Hill, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 19. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the lead will swell by one more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Throwing on third down, Newton. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. Buying time to his left. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Newton, he goes full extension, and he's got it. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Newton now to throw.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness that defensive line is eating.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film section tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now he'll let it go deep left sideline. And my goodness, another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
With the score, Colts 49, Titans 10.
Here we go.
Garoppolo, perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Garoppolo now. And this is caught by Evans. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
Here we go. 180. 54. Check the tight end. Check the tight. Stay hot.
Garoppolo on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyreek Hill, 27. Yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Javon Hargrave able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Newton. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now Newton on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Now it's Hines. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. The Titans on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Newton. And now here is another interception. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
On 2nd and goal. Garoppolo, and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game, and privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching, and he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays,
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Myles Garrett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. The Titans on third down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This will be 3rd and 19.
Great.
Newton now to throw. Flushed out right. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
No chance. Mike 1. Mike.
Here we go on 4th. Newton. And my goodness, another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Newton. And an alley to run. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
20.
Newton on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Check.
They run with Hines. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. To throw on 3rd down, Newton. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Colts, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.